Hello and welcome back to another Taste of BPCC. I'm your host Celeste Brewer and we're here with Chef Serena. So Serena, what are you cooking for us today?
Well, today I'm cooking bacon wrapped scallops, and the first thing we're going to be doing is mixing up our marinade. We need a bowl. First we're putting in the Dijon mustard.
Okay.
About maybe half a teaspoon, tablespoon, depending on how much spicy you want it or anything.
Okay.
And you'll be putting in about maybe half a cup of soy sauce.
Okay, so you got Dijon mustard and soy sauce.
And some maple syrup, about half a cup.
Maple syrup, that's interesting.
Next thing you would do is mix it up.
Okay.
Mix it up real good. This recipe calls for about 12 scallops, but if you want, you can it's just a little marinade for it.
Okay, so how many scallops are you cooking today?
Probably just a few, 4 or 5.
Okay.
So you just drop that in there, mix it in a little bit. Usually you let it sit around an hour or so.
Okay, and let it coat.
Yes, ma'am. So that it can marinate in. You set that aside, get the bacon. Now I have like some cooked bacon, halfway cooked, so it can easily take less time inside the oven.
Okay. So how did you halfway cook it?
You could either bake it inside the oven for about 8 minutes, or you can put it into a pan, fry it up. It's a lot quicker in a pan.
Okay, so just about halfway.
Yes, ma'am. And you dap it dry so that all the oil excess is off of it. Next thing you would do is to grab the scallops after coating it and wrap it in there.
So it's kind of similar to wrapping shrimp.
Yes, ma'am. The exact same way. Get some skewers, some mini skewers, or some toothpicks, whichever is easier. It doesn't matter as long as you can get them stuck in there.
Okay.
Place them on a board, on a pan fry with parchment paper so it won't stick to the pan.
Okay.
And just keep going.
It's a lot easier to work with that semi-cooked bacon, isn't it, than
It's a lot easier to
wrap.
It'll take less time to cook.
Okay.
Next thing you would do is to place this in the oven.
Okay.
For about maybe 10 or 15 minutes until the scallops are opaque and the bacon are coming out crispy.
Okay, and how hot would you set the oven at?
You would preheat the oven to 375.
Okay,
And leave it in there
about 15 minutes. Okay.
for until the scallop itself is around opaque color.
Okay.
And the bacon's crispy because there's no time telling.
Okay. Awesome. And then you have some veggies to cook with it also.
Add some squash, some bell peppers, onions, green onions, radishes, and green beans.
Sounds great.
And a tablespoon of butter.
How long do you normally sear your vegetables for?
Until they're soft.
Soft, just
Or depending if you still want it crispy, you can take it out a little earlier, probably around maybe less than 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Or until you see the green beans. Well, yeah. So you cook the green beans and they're soft.
Okay.
Then it'll be ready.
Okay, well we are gonna go ahead and put our vegetables on the skillet and put our scallops and bacon in the oven, and we will be back after the break.
On the way you were supposed to be.
I'm Brandon Hughes, majoring in sound recording technology. I'm a freshman here at BPCC, so this is my first time actually learning anything with Pro Tools and the recording part of the music. And this is fun because music is my passion, so it's always nice to wake up, come to school and all you got to do is just work on music. I'm in sound system design right now, which is building studios, all the acoustic things with that. So I'll have the knowledge to, hopefully build my own studio and be able to work in that. Man, I'm learning everything in the business when it comes to labels, how they work, marketing of everything. I'm even learning about the press. It's like a family.
Hi, I'm Michael DeArmond, and I am a sophomore here at Bossier Parish Community College. I'm majoring in communications, and my experiences here at BPCC has been an incredible experience. The staff, the students, just the things that I'm learning concerning audio and sound recording and film. It's an incredible way for me to go, and I think that if you chose to do communications here at Bossier Parish Community College, you would feel the same way that I do. If you were to come here to BPCC to get a degree in communications, i.e. the sound and recording, then they have a wonderful recording facility here. They use the most advanced technical equipment that's involved, Pro Tools. All their editing equipment is awesome. The teachers are here on hand that are very knowledgeable in their field, and so it's just all wonderful experience for a young person or even a person of my age to come in. There's always something to learn that's new in the industry.
Welcome back to A Taste of BPCC. We're here with Serena. She is cooking our vegetables for us. So Serena, how did you get into the BPCC program?
I got through by some family friends. They've been in the BPCC program before, and I really want to expand my knowledge on cooking other dishes from different places.
Okay, are you satisfied with the program so far?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've learned a lot?
Yes, of course.
That's awesome. Yeah, BPCC's a great school here. So you've made a lot of friends while you've been here?
Yes, ma'am. I've met a bunch of very different friends, and I've come to know them, and it's like a family to me now.
Right, I've heard a lot of people in the culinary arts school say that. Like, some people say they're their mom.
Yeah, I have college mom, sisters, college brothers, family. It's really nice to get to know them.
Right. Okay, so you're still searing these, so you'd say about 5 minutes or so on the sear.
Yes, ma'am. And once they're done, you can just plate them up.
Okay, and we already took our scallops and bacon out of the oven. And again, they were in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes. And we're gonna go ahead and plate. Makes it look so colorful. This looks great. So you wouldn't even have to have a fork to eat these. You could really just eat them right off the skewer, right? Okay, do you mind if I go ahead and try one?
Go for it.
Okay.
And here's some forks for the vegetables.
Very hot, but I will have to say that is one of the best things I've ever eaten. That was great. Try a little bit of the vegetables.
And if you want to, you can throw in some salt or pepper just to give it a little bit more flavor.
Zucchini and squash was my favorite.
You can also boil them too, or steam them if you want a healthier choice to the side of like the bacon with the scallops.
Yeah, it's very fresh and it goes well, because you have such, the bacon is, what would you call it? Not crispy, but what is bacon? It's savory, very savory.
Yeah,
so
it's like a very
it balances,
salty taste.
yeah, so it balances, the vegetables balances it a lot. So thank you so much, Serena, and we'll be back next week for another Taste of BPCC.